Hello everyone, Silvermoon here, and welcome to... Oh, sorry man, guess I kind of...
And in this corner, Jay Shadow. You may have heard me as Jay in his previous recordings, but I'm here for this little project because it will be fun to have a co-pilot, I think.
Yeah, it will, and it'll help me remember to maybe, you know, actually commentate more.
Those damn boss fights.
Yeah, especially the damn...
Fate and madness.
Oh my god, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Let's just get on before I give away anything more.
No, don't you worry. Everyone knows this game already.
True enough, but there may be some people who never owned a Game Boy Advance quickly turning the sound to stereo because why not? The GameCube does have a stereo output. Do you know why? If it detected the game, it might not have the Game Boy player detect the cartridge is being played in. Scratch that. The cartridge detects that it's being played in the Game Boy player, so that it would know. Oh, automatically set the sound to stereo.
For those that remember Super Metroid, might see that there's not a moonwalk function. Nintendo understood that it was pretty stupid.
There was a moonwalk function in Super Metroid?
Yup, while you were charging your beam, you could always keep one direction.
Huh. You could always just... Once you started charging your beam, you could just move one direction?
Yep. No matter what direction you moved, your cannon was always pointing one way.
I don't remember that, but I seem to see a lot of...
It wasn't the options, it was pretty hidden.
Oh, it was in the options. Oh, okay, that explains. Speaking of options, I am playing using a Game Boy Advance controller as the controller, so... F you, Z button options.
Maximum efficiency.
Yep, this way I know the controls better. Anyways, I've rambled on enough. I tend to do that a lot during my first episode, so let's get started with surely this game has a plot. Hitting start now.
I'd be assigned to watch over biologics research team. So I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. It's a very green planet with mountains. In this tiny cave, surrounded by 2 foods from the Galactic Federation, I found a little cute bug, which I delightfully shoot with explosive missiles. Then it spewed some yellow goop and it absorbed into me. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I have never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Everything was shaking. Once X has infected my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid. If I'm too fast, tell me.
Now I have complete control of the text. Remember, I can press the A button to advance at any time.
And then I exploded. No, actually, they found me. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biological vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. Where it is, I don't know. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It looks like jello. Then it came to light that the organic components of my power suit have become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed whether it was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. I want to point out right here that in Other M, all this is thrown off the window because the suit is made of concentration, but whatever. Then someone found the cure. It was green and was made of Metroids. They proposed Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation have managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed with lock-on for some reason.
Target lock-on.
I don't know why the suit gets this form, by the way.
Nor do I, but hey.
I'd like to reason that it's due to the fact she lost all that armor because pieces were just removed. The Metroid genes just reconstructed around it. As for me, one life ended. Yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. The baby. I'm sorry.
We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking.
The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biological Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research teams and the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. Regaining consciousness, I learned an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart. Now I'm being sent there to investigate. Yeah, that's completely safe. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized commanding officer is something that I have to bear, as it wasn't a condition for taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I have found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other commanding officer. Yes, CO is commanding officer, for those that don't know.
I don't know, many people played Advance Wars, so...
And we dock. They had no time to paint the ship orange.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
they didn't. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR388 as well as parts of your suit infected by the X-parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Well, of course it is.
Yes, destroy everything in the station. Move on.
Now go to the quarantine bay.
But you said to stop on the way. Whatever, I will stop anyway.
And now, for some more fitting music, in my opinion. It's all silent and good for atmosphere, but da 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 Okay, navigation room.
Oh great, he locked the doors.
Well, the quarantine bay is ahead. Bio
No,
signs are confirmed. Be careful.
It's only a bug.
Spoiler alert, we don't know that. It could be some monster. I mean, it has all of the samples were there. Who knows what kind of creatures they took samples of. And why are all the doors open? Pretty horrible security. Oh. Seems empty. Oh! Oh, whoops, called up the map. No, I don't want to engage sleep mode. Diagonal shoot, and now we don't have... We didn't even take any damage. Wow. If that was all that caused the explosion, then this is gonna be easy.
Well, I guess we're done here.
This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. Well, that would have been good information to know a few seconds ago. This station is This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear?
Yes, Adam. Of course.
Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches.
Now he opens the first doors.
Yep. Wall jump and up. Yep. Up. Where are these? Green hatches. Don't have super missiles yet, so I guess we can't go here, guys.
Well, if we find red ones, we can assume they're for missiles, so...
And of course, our first save point of the game. I didn't know how long we've been recording, since I usually use my GarageBand timer, and I'm using iChat to record this of all things. Something my beam doesn't work out. Great. Guess we can't go this way yet. Oh, navigation room. And he locks us in! No need to hold our hand through this. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Wow. Once you have this data, you will be able to use missiles. This will help you against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear?
Download missiles, kill the things, whatever. Carry on.
With missiles, your chance of success throughout climbs is 20%. Yes, I'm going to do that Ben Stein voice for Adam. And now, for a peek into Samus's mind.
Oh, goddammit. The stream has to catch up. Give me a second. Let's even save this one.
Oh,
you go.
We could just leave it silent.
Yeah, for now, because I'm sure she says that she named the computer Adam, which is why
Yeah.
I called it Adam earlier.
Yeah.
Or something.
Wow,
nice.
a big pointless room. This doesn't scream boss battle in any sort of way.
By the way, you can evade the next navigation room, so don't step on it.
Alright, data room. We get 10 missiles. Missile data downloaded. Hold R and press B. I actually like this missile control because I don't.
Yeah, it's very dexterous actually. And while on the subject, those missiles are actually fragmentation warheads because you will see later what I mean, but they're very good against switchy things. I will just leave this as I am right now.
Alright. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. Just to remind you. I'm reading huge bioscience, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasites. Note how the text is green there. You'll see them.
He actually means green X-parasites.
You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear?
Yes, get out from here and kill the thing. Whatever it is.
Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to the target. Oh, but now so we have missiles. Oh. Let's see. I cannot reach up there. Curse you, anti-sequence breakers.
Yep, actually this is actually explained in the wiki of all places.
Really?
The Metroid genes gives the Samus boots omnidirectional gravity, which means she pushes away from every surface. That's why she cannot climb, even though it's masked anti.
Well, she's never able to just climb up walls unless it was with a spireball. Well,
actually, in Super Metroid, you could climb up walls if you were good enough in wall jumping.
Yeah, that's technically wall jumping. It's not really climbing.
If you were close enough, if you
basically,
were good enough,
in other words, no Mega Man X wall jumping.
Nope, nothing like that.
Anyways, with that though, we got our missiles, we got to the VSL station, we got the plot explained. So I think I'm gonna cut this first episode here. So if you like this part, subscribe, comment, thumbs up, do whatever it is you feel like you need to do in order to support my channel. Silverman saying see you next time.